Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, polo fans from around the world. Welcome to Dubai Polo and Equestrian Club and to Polo Line TV live. So we got our day 3 here of the UAE Polo Federation Cup. And the first game, 2 games today. The first one will be Bangladesh Polo versus the Titans UAE Polo. So Bangladesh have had 1 game early on already. They were beaten, so they'll be ready. They'll be keen. They've been training again yesterday. They're going to be very keen to come back for a win. In fact, they're going to need a win today. And UAE, well, it's their first game of the tournament. I'm Tim Ward, your commentator for the day and for the whole tournament. And what a great tournament it is. We've got 9 strong 12-goal teams, or 9 teams in this 12-goal. UAE Polo team, Abu Dhabi, Habtoor, Noon, El Basha, Bindrai, Lamar, AM and Bangladesh. But today, in today's game, we've got Bangladesh Polo at number 1. The Pakistani James Bond, Haider Bangladesh. At number 2, Marcos Gigli. Number 3, Agustin Perez. And the highest rated player in the tournament of 8 goals at number 4, Thomas Fernandez Llorente. For the UAE Polo team, the Titans at number 1, Her Royal Highness Sheikha Mehta of 0 goals. At number 2, we've got a guest appearance, a star appearance from Rishi Bansali of 0 goals. And then their 2 professionals at number 3, Juan Cruz Gallegos and Luquín Monteverde. So, like I said, the first game of the season for UAE, and Bangladesh keen to make amends on their last one. So please do follow us on Instagram, Polo Line OK, on Facebook, Polo Line Int, and watch the games on YouTube live on Polo Line TV. We are underway here at the Dubai Polo and Equestrian Club UAE Federation Cup, and Marcos Gigli is winning the line out at the moment. He leaves it there for Tomasito, who's hit a brilliant pass up for Haider Bangladesh. He's waited perfectly for that one on Pampito, but just goes underneath the ball. It pops over his stick. So sweeping to pick up the ball is Luquín Monteverde. Takes it out into the left to give himself a bit of time. He may have lost it though there, deep in the corner. The white shirts of Bangladesh versus the familiar black and white shirts of UAE. And now it's the other patron on the other side. It's Sheikha Mehta. She's hit a nice shot over the halfway line. Unleashing now with a bit of speed, Sheikha Mehta. She's on a horse called Elaine. Tomasito again. I think that's Nena, the grey horse that Tomasito Fernandez Llorente is playing. Had a fantastic game last time. Scored the goal of the tournament so far, I think, Tomasito. And just watch how he links up beautifully with Haider Bangladesh, making him beautiful passes. Haider, again, look, sitting there waiting perfectly that. It comes right to the end of his stick. Unfortunately, just hops over. And Luquín Monteverde's read it well. Decides to take this round to the left, under the neck. He's going to take on Agustin. Peels around to the right. Look how Gallego blocked Agustin nicely for him, giving his 7 goal at the time and space to do whatever he wants at the moment. Still, he takes it a little bit further, then opens up and hits that shot down the field, trying to find Bansali at the front, but doesn't do so. And Bangladesh, well, they've got control. Turn that attack, that defense back into attack with Tomasito and Nena. So UAE do have half a goal start here. They're an 11-goal team. So they're starting with half a goal. And Lucas Monteverde, keep an eye out for him. He's going to have a great game. I'm sure he's going to have a superb season. What a season he had in Argentina, being put to 9 goals. Massive talent, this guy from the Monteverde Polo dynasty. He's left that one behind, though. It is bouncing a little bit today. They'll have to watch out for that. Open backhand from Gallego, but only as far as Tomasito Fernandez Llorente. Tomasito Biding his time a little bit, weaving in and out of the defense. Nice play by Tomasito, giving him space. And this lovely, beautiful horse, Nena, some room. Has a look to see who he's got to pass to. Hyder's there again. That's a good shot up to Hyder. It's deep in the right-hand corner. Hyder's going to have to check up onto that player. Tricky under the next shot. Let's see what he's got. One touch is nice. Straighten things up well. Plays that one in front of the goal. Can he manage to keep it in? Oh, waiting there in defense is Lukin. Hyder's back onto it. Battling away in front of the goal. Monteverde, though, keeps hold of it. And still he just waits. Look at that. Just biding his time, waiting. Looking so calm. Then he just lofts one high. It's just about going to land on with us in the commentary box, but it drops down just short. Tomasito read it well. He's got two black shirts on him at the moment, and one of them comes away with it. That's Gallego. He's broken away. He's going to kick on and try and go himself here. Agustin's going to hunt him down, the two-goaler, but Gallego's got the skills to pay the bills. I think he'll run it through and take his team 1.5 goals up in the very first chaka. Well, we all know about the horsepower of the UAE Polo team. They've exhibited it around the world, and it's world-class horsepower. In fact, both the teams here are world-class. They play the Gold Cup in England over the summer. They'll be playing the 20 goal here in Dubai this winter as well. The horses flying from country to country. Halfway through the first chukka, they'll go back to change horses. The scores is 1.5 goals to the UAE Polo team. Bangash yet to get off the mark. So each team in every game, they get the whistle will blow and stop the clock halfway through each chukka or thereabouts, and they'll get a free change. So every one of the players this time electing to change, get on some fresh legs and come back onto the field. Bangash will have to work out how they're going to do this, how they're going to get to Lucas Monteverde. That's the key, is to try and shut down that guy, Lucas. Easier said than done, especially as Lucas has his team working for him. We've seen Gallego blocking for him already. And then Bangash, I expect, will want to give Tomasito room to do what he does so well, which will take some blocking as well from the two goalers. And keep an eye out for Hyder Bangash, waiting, ready to pounce up at the front. Sheikha Maitha as well. Waits up at the front. When she gets the ball, she very rarely misses. Lukin Monteverde, look how he just shot away there within about 2 seconds, and he's got acres of space. This is just what they don't want to give him. Then he turns it round toward the goal. Oh my word, this guy, no way. No way. That's probably goal of the tournament so far. That's unreal. Wow, what a goal. Breaking away so quickly from the line out, giving him space, turns it toward the goal. Then what's that, about 100 yards? Slots it through from an angle. That is pure class from Lucas Monteverde. Incredible goal. So they're really going to have to tie him down. At least one of the white players, I'd imagine, would want to shut down that Lukin Monteverde. This one pops out. Again, it's Lucas on the ball. Looks like Tomasito is going to try and put the pressure on him. That's a good idea. It might take 8 goals to stop the 7-goaler. He does as well. Beats him in the ride-off and picks up the ball. Well played from Tomasito Fernandez Llorente. And now Bensali is going to give him a hard time. Tomasito will beat him. Bring it in toward the goal. Waiting there is Monteverde. Look at Gigli blocking for Tomasito. That's good play from him. The 2 goalers, they'll want to block and give Tomasito the room, like we mentioned, to give him the space to do his thing, but he hasn't managed to get it through the UAE defense. They put it back in the danger zone, though. Once again, it falls to the stick of Monteverde. Look how he just taps it here around, taps it up to his fellow professional, Gallego. He brings it forward. Keep an eye on Monteverde. He's gone forward for the pass. Agustin Perez will come He went to get there first, but Monteverde had the line before him. So with UAE on the attack there, and as the foul will be committed, the umpires will move the ball to the next penalty spot. We'll see which one they choose. So it's a 60-yard penalty. Defend it for the UAE. Lukin Monteverde to take it. High, but just pulled out to the right-hand side. Went so high, possibly caught a bit of wind up there, and just dragged out to the right. So Bangash with a hit from the back. Now they want to regroup here and keep hold of possession. No, they're just going to want to unleash as quick as they can, because straight away Bangash does what he does so well and finds space up at the front. That's a lovely shot. Look at that, just about 2 shots and we're all the way down into the 60 on the other side. Bangash has time to check up and go for the half swing. He's going to have to put one more onto it. He does it. Oh, it's just come off the pony's legs and goes out to the right hand side. You'd expect Haider to get those, but he's put that one out to the right. That's a good attack though, fantastic attack, and I'm sure we're going to see much more of that. Big passes from Tomasito up to Haider Bangash, finding the room up at the front, and once he's got his iron, he'll be slotting those through all day long. That will bring the first chukker to an end. It's been a good one, end-to-end stuff, some magical work from Lucas Monteverde has put them in the lead. 2.5 goals to UAE. Bangash yet to get off the mark. We'll be back soon here at Polo Line TV for chukker number 2. They leave it there for their captain and 8-goal player Tomasito. He drives a nice one out to the left, looking for Haider again, and he's found him beautifully. Bouncing ball, but Haider picks it up nicely. Now he heads to goal. Haider Bangash answers that goal with one for himself. What a superb play on that horse, Papito Haider.
Navigate winds of change in the investment markets. Make the most of the opportunities. Century Financial. You are independent, but never alone. Mini Cooper.
Okay, so chukker number 1 is finished. We're about to start the second chukker now. And Gallego brings it in on a beautiful little chestnut horse that's come over this year called Mini Cooper. Keep an eye out for that one. Gallego. He's made a nice pass up to Lukey. Lukey goes one time up towards Shaker, but Haider Bangash is there. He's gone for his textbook under the neck. He's missed that one, and Shaker Mate has picked it up beautifully. She's on a little rocket as well. Told to leave it there by Monteverde. Chasing down Monteverde is Tomasito, and does just enough to stop him as well. But somehow he's got that horse back around onto the ball, Monteverde, weaving it through the defence as well. And he gets through everyone. No, he doesn't. Tomasito's got it. Let's see if they can get onto the counter-attack. He's not going to rush out of the blocks just yet because he hasn't got many people to pass to in front. He'll wait a little bit longer until they've got someone to pass to. He's got to make a play. There it is. Nice play as well by Augustine. Augustine picks it up. He didn't get hold of it, but he's back onto it here. Now with a little open backhand. And turning onto the line nicely, well done there from Tomasito. Tomasito's there, asking for the pass is Haider Bangash, but he's had his pocket picked by Lukin Monteverde. Monteverde now, silky skills. He's now lost it in turn to Tomasito. These two, they're going to be battling away all game. There's a bit of a bump there, but no whistle. With the ball now is Agustin Perez. Perez looking a bit more confident this game than he was a couple of days ago. His first game in the UAE. For Augustine and Marcos, they look a bit stronger, but still, this is the man somebody needs to shut down. Probably going to take two of them. Lucas Monteverde, just so magical out there at the moment, giving himself time, breaking away. He's got some incredible horses, acceleration. His horse just seems to be cruising at the moment. And he's still stretching away from the others, still making it look easy, stick and balling. Gallego and Mini Cooper turn around quickly onto that one. Taps it once forward. Rolls his wrist and puts it back toward Lukin. Coming through, though, is Agustin Perez. He checks up on the ball. And he's got Tomasito. He'll be keen to collect it behind him. That's a good job from Agustin. It's probably a good tactic when they get the ball to stop and wait for Tomasito to come and help them out. That snuck through the defence, and Haider Bangash can't quite pick it up on the near side like he wanted. Pass comes up nicely from Marcos Chigli. Up to Haider. Shaker Mather's turn in defence now. Pressure on the backhand, doesn't get it. Haider has a chance to come round. He can't cross the line. He's gone round the front, but he hasn't fouled. Lucas Monteverde somehow picks it up and takes it out of the danger zone. There's definitely a good chance here. Coming in hot is Agustin trying to put it back in the zone. Tomasito's got the line. Still got the line, Tomasito. Manages to turn it. Chigli's gone up ahead. He gets hooked out of it by Lukin Monteverde. Monteverde's managed to turn it around as well. Gets the hook and the turn. Great play by him. And he's having a look around to see what his options are. He's just knocked the ball out here as a fair play, I think, as they're going to want to wait for something. I think they're going to wait to give the players a chance to change horse. Just put it out. Perhaps they'll give a fair play hit in for the UAE as they had the possession of the ball. But like I mentioned, every game they'll change halfway through each chukka. That was a homebred called Simpatica that Shaker Mather was playing. Great chukka that horse had, playing strong in both attack and defence. So with 3 minutes left of the second chukka, we're getting into the middle of the game here. Still Bangash yet to get off the mark, but they're managing to close down and shut the UAE team down, which is much easier said than done. World-class team with world-class horses. And Bangash seem to be finding their footing. Marcos Gigli and Agustin Perez seem to be getting stronger and stronger all the time. Okay, so what happened there was Lucas Monteverde was gentlemanly enough to put it out, and then Tomasito, the hit had to go to Tomasito, but he's deliberately passed it back to the UAE team. Fair play there from both teams. Gentlemen, they are. And Monteverde sends one up, trying to find Ben Sali up at the front. Richie Ben Sali wearing the UAE polo shirts, I think, as far as I know, for the first time. He's got his own team, Ben Sali polo team. They play the low and the medium goal. Oh, Gajego's lost it to Haida. Oh, but he just was stepping in front of Gajego at the time. Cheeky little play from Haida Bangash, but he wasn't allowed to take that one. So we'll have a hit from the spot for UAE polo team, and that's Gajego again. He brings it in, finds Lucas Monteverde perfectly. Monteverde now turning it around and then hitting up a pass toward the front. Not finding the man, and Tomasito Fernandez Llorente takes it, but he's lost it there. Gajego took the man, Lucas took the ball. Look how that horse accelerates so quick. Broke away. Man, it's difficult to stop this guy today. He is on fire, and he tucks that one in, makes it look easy. It's a combination of world-class play on a world-class horse, and he's going to be very, very hard to stop, possibly for the whole tournament. We're going to have to keep an eye on this UAE polo team. As always, every tournament they enter, they're entering with a good chance to getting to the final or winning. And certainly with Monteverde on this kind of form of 7 goals. And Bangash Polo possibly a bit of bad luck to pull against these guys in the qualification stages, but that's the way it is. Great turn there from Seika Mehta. That horse turned beautifully for her, and she hopped onto the line there, picked it up and played it forward, made a pass to her pro. That's beautiful polo. He then passes it back, or is it a shot? It's huge under the neck from Luquin Monteverde, but just out to the right. Lovely play there. It's always nice when the patrons can pass to the pros. That's a great sign of a team working well. And this team, the UAE polo team, is working beautifully like a well-oiled machine. All the cogs working together. So we are back on attack, and Haida Bangash picks that one up smoothly on the left-hand side. Then onto his stick side, he takes it forward. He's on a quick horse. Lucas Monteverde's not going to catch him. He manages to play it forward onto the 30. Haida, let's do it for the Bangash polo team. Takes a shot and slots it through. Haida Bangash has found his form. Let's hear it for the Bangash polo team, ladies and gentlemen. The home team. Well, they're both home team. Both these teams now are based in Dubai Polo and Equestrian Club, but they needed that one, the Bangash team, to get off the mark right at the end of the first half. And they are well and truly still in this game. That's the way to do it. Get the ball up from Tomasito, up to Haida, give him the space to do what he does best, and he slots that one up. So we'll end the second chukker, with UAE Polo team on 3.5 goals. Bangash Polo off the mark with 1. We'll now take a break, and we'll be back in just a moment. Polo liners, we're going to now go to an interview with the Habtoor player, Juan Cruz Guevara.
I'm very happy. It has changed a lot. I mean, a lot of new players. Everybody is younger than me now, so that's a change, big change. Lots of new houses, new buildings, new fields, new patrons. I mean, amazing, really cool. It's moving forward every day. It's nice, actually. I enjoyed a lot last year being outside of, just in the high wall, helping outside, like being on the other side of the boards. It was really cool, really nice to watch everything from the outside. I'm playing also now with the guys, all the medium, well, and every polo. Every time I can fit in, they fit me in to play with them, and it's really good. Especially to play with the young guys, and they really enjoy playing with. I mean, just every opportunity they have to play, they like to play tournaments or practice or whatever. So it's good. Happy to be here. They're both very passionate, both. Like, they love the game, they love the sport. It was hard for us because they play quite similar. So we put one at the back and one at number one today, so they're not racing each other because they compete between them, and that makes them better as well, I think. But they're young, they're strong. I mean, they're passionate. So yeah, no, it's good to play with them. Very nice to play with them. Yeah, well, it's always hard to play against Vidrai. They're really good organization, good team. I mean, they're tough. These guys, they don't like losing at all. None of them. So they always have different strategies to try to win. And yeah, it's a good win. We are very happy over the move. Very, very grateful.
Investment opportunities in every direction. Trained eyes will help spot the right ones. Century Financial. You are independent, but never alone.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, polo fans. And we're about to start the second half of the first game today. UAE Polo team winning so far, playing beautiful polo as a team. They've scored 3.5 goals. But Bangladesh Polo, well, they've had a few chances. It could just as easily be 3-3 at the moment. They only managed to get that last one. So 3.5-1. Tomasito wins that and hits a backhand, and pumping it straight out of the line out is Gigli. Gigli now. Marcos gets a nice shot up forward. He's under a lot of pressure from Ben Salih, but he still gets a little touch onto it. And look who it is. It's that man, Luki. He's made a rare mistake, and Tomasito's got a chance to flick it in. Then it's Agustin. He's taken a little bit further away from his own goal before missing the backhand, and back onto it again is Monteverde. Well, that's another chance that the Bangladesh Polo team may live to regret. They've got the ball back again, though, with Tomasito Fernandez Jarente. Under a lot of pressure from Lukin. Turns it around. That'd be good if they could block and keep Lukin away from Llorente, but he's managed to find the pass, and he's found the boss up at the front. That's Haider Bangladesh. He's put a good one in front. He's followed up by his pro. He's slotted it through. That's great polo for the Bangladesh Polo team. They're coming together now. It's taken a while, but they've found their footing. That's just what they want to do. Give Fernandez Llorente time to hit the pass up to Haider Bangladesh. He puts it in front of the goal, and then one of the two goalers was there to finish it off. Well worked goal by the Bangladesh Polo team, looking much, much better and well inside this game now. 3.5 goals to 2. The UAE still lead. Perhaps they've had a good talk from their coach. They've got Federico von Potocki on the sideline, coach and team manager. And that was certainly a beautiful play, much better than before, but they can't let this happen. Gallego's broken out of the line out. He's chopped that one a little bit to the left. Plus now Lukin's got too much room to slap that one under the neck. Massive under the neck, not quite enough angle, and it goes out to the right. So they've got to be much tighter here in defence, the Bangladesh Polo team. And they'll start from the back line now, with Fernandez Llorente. Keep an eye out for the white hat of Haider Bangladesh. That one slapped out to the right-hand side as Gigli, Marco Gigli, the two-goaler, will try and find Haider up at the front. He'll wait up at the front. If he can get the pass, will be great. Got Sheikha Meitha keeping an eye on Haider. I think the ball's gone over the sideline, though, so if it came off a wide shirt stick, which it did, it'll be UAE to hit in. And the 7-goaler on his way up to 10, I would have said. Lukin Monteverde brings it in. He's going to try and beat Tomasito. Puts on the gas. Tomasito gets the better of him, and he gets a backhand. That's well played. Gigli turns onto it nicely as well. Oh, he can't get hold of the ball and can't break away. Still got hold of it. Gallego now has managed to get in front of him, and he's left it behind there. Marcos goes past, and this guy, Lucas, has got too much room. They're going to have to shut him down before he unleashes that one up to Sheikha Mehta. Coming onto it is Sheikha Mehta. Oh, yeah, she'll have to go near side as Haida Bangash had the offside play. Lukis Monteverde had too much space behind, and he tucks it through just so hard. His horses are so impressive. There's that little acceleration he's got when he needs it. Just to break away there. That's what's so impressive about his horses at the moment. Luki Monteverde, and he's got the skills to hold on to the ball while he does it. They'll take this opportunity to change horses. Bangash looking better and better, but the score 4.5 goals to 2 now. UAE Polo team lead. So they're back to the middle. All the players come back with a fresh set of legs. Lukin Monteverde showing true class out there. They're managing to shut him down a little bit, giving him less room to do it. The Bangash Polo team. And then that was a beautifully well-worked goal they got earlier on. And this is a nice game. We've had very few fouls and penalties this game. We've had mostly field goals. We'll see the stats come up at the end of the game. That was a lovely shot from Lucas Monteverde up toward the front. A credit how beautiful this field number 1 is. Oh, and he's found Gallego, slipped away from his man, opens up the cut shot, but doesn't get it. Still, they're not out of the woods. The Bangash Polo team playing it out to the side now, and it sounds by the sound of the whistle that it's gone over the back line, which means it will be a corner. Safety 60 for the UAE. This field is looking beautiful here at the Dubai Polo and Equestrian Club. Okay. So 60 yards out, 40 yards from the center. And Lukin Monteverde will take it. Bangash team waiting in the goal to try and defend it. Well, that's high. It's caught the wind up at the front, up at the top again, and you can see the umpire waves it out to the right-hand side. We had a perfect view from up here in the commentary box, and it was going straight, but definitely got hold of the wind. The wind is heading that direction, and when it gets up that high, just like a golf ball, got picked up and dragged out to the right. So, let off for Bangash. They bring it in. Tomasito comes in, but Luki Monteverde expertly picks that up on the near side. Look how Gallego's keeping Tomasito away from Luki and giving him a chance to turn it. Now Tomasito's got a chance to come onto him. Luki will try and stop and turn and weave around. He's got Gigli on there trying to, he'll just let him go pretty easily. Take it a bit further before driving it up, and he's got underneath that one. Hasn't got so far. Lands down about on the 60-yard line. Thomas Fernandez Llorente tries to get it out of there. But Gallego's got it, spins that horse around expertly well. Wow, it turned well and heads toward the goal. That was fantastic play. Great skills to carry the ball as that horse spun around to the left, giving him room and then accelerated away and put it through. That's a horse called Modista, also come from Torres Guitar. Modista, that Gallego's riding. Beautiful play. Spun round there and accelerated. Nice play from Modista and Gallego. So, Bangash, they'll need to get one. If they're going to stay in this tournament, they need to win this game. They got beaten quite heavily in the first by Lamar, so they need a win. They've got a lot of work to do now. A miss from Gejego gives Gigli a chance. Gigli doesn't get it. Followed up here now, Agustin Perez, hooked out of it. Haider Bangash positions himself well, drives one up toward the goal for Bangash, trying to claim the line still. He's got it, but, well, it's that man, Lucas Monteverde. He's turned around in front of Haider. Haider has a go at him, but doesn't get it. Lucas doesn't get the shot past Tomosito, though. He stops it now, opens up a backhand. Is there a white shirt to pick it up? Gigli comes back onto it. Now there's a big pass up to Sheikha Mehta. Drops right out of the sky in front of her. What a pass. Sheikha Mehta waiting perfectly. Rolls the wrist, has a look behind, see how much room she's got. Perfect approach shot from Sheikha Mehta. Being hunted down hard. Going for the near side is Agustin. He gets it there. Haider Bangash with some pressure now. Takes it out to the right-hand side. Straight to his pro. Good play by him. His pro leaves it for Haider again. And coming back into the play is Gigli. This guy's playing much, much better this game than he did last. That's a hit back up to Marcos. Haider's been sent forward. Marcos tries to find him with a pass. This is better from the Bangash Polo team. Haider doesn't get it, but Gigli's back onto it. Man, we're running now. This is probably the best game. In fact, definitely the best game of the tournament so far. That's a great shot up from Haider Bangash. Up to the front. The whistle blows loud and clear, does it? And that was chucker. The first bell had gone. That was the second bell. And wow, what a chucker it was. End to end. Running polo. Beautiful passing polo. Game of the season so far we're witnessing right here. UAE Polo still in a dominant position. But Bangash not letting go. 5.5 goals to 2 going into the last. We'll be back in just a minute.
Make sense of market noise. Tune in to right market opportunities. Century Financial. You are independent, but never alone. Just like weather, markets are unpredictable. Be ready to take on all market conditions. Century Financial. You are independent, but never alone.
So, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, polo fans, to the game of the season so far. UAE putting on a real show for us today, leading by 5.5 goals to 2. And Bangash working like terriers, trying to scratch this game back, and they've still got a chance. One chucker left, and playing some beautiful polo. They've missed quite a few chances, we have to say. Could have gone another way. I think they just ran out of time at the end there, so I think we'll start with a throw-in with Bangash on the attack. So some horses to look out for. Watch out for Luquin Monteverde. He's riding a horse called Lucero, a chestnut. with a white face. Here is Lucero straight away. Look how he stretches his neck out, this horse. Oh, Lucero's going to put on a show. Look how he can run. Tomasito's on a quick one himself, though. We've got a horse race coming right down the field here over the halfway line. Tomasito's managed to push him to the side. Lucero and Luquin Monteverde, probably named after his little bro. He's called Lucero Monteverde. He's just done a 360, then slotted it right up toward the goal. But, well, Agustin has read it well. He takes it out to the right and waits for Tomasito. Good play from Agustin. Lets his pro take control. He's got to get it down the ground. They've got to score a couple of goals quickly. Can't afford to make mistakes like that, but he's got round back onto that one. Luquin and Lucero wait for Tomasito. The 7 and the 8 goal player have been marking each other all day long. That's a lovely drive up the field from Tomas. Gajego's got the better of Marcos, and a lovely wind up for his backhand there, looking for Luquin and Lucero. Gajego's onto it. Oh, clever play. He's left it there for Luquin. He's tucked in behind and driven it up forward, trying to find Sheikh Meta. But in defense there is Haider Bangash. He gets a very important backhand. Didn't quite have the angle. 2 men coming down and 1 man came to meet it. We're not sure here. The umpires were right on the line there. They'll let us know what the foul was. So it'll be a hit for Bangash. Luckily for them, that was a crucial call, because 1 goal, if they lose the next goal, it's going to be very, very hard to get this one back. If they get the next goal, then we've really got a game on our hands. Marcos and Agustin, the 2 terriers in the middle. The soldiers working hard, getting away with it as well. Still pushing forward, bouncing ball. He's found Haider up in the front. What a play, that's what they wanted. Let's see if it goes in. Oh, bad luck again. It's just overcooked it. It's gone out to the right-hand side. It was bouncing and he was swinging like crazy. Caught hold of it and it just went slightly too far. Had that got in, it would have been a different story. Nevertheless, Bangash looking good here. Might be able to get back into this if they get the next goal. Gallego from the back hits a lovely shot up toward the halfway line. Tomasito and Luquin Monteverde picking it up 1 meter in the air. It's going to bounce down. Look how that lovely horse Lucero stretches out. He's taken it, shown it a little bit too much as Luquin's gone to change stick. And he's come back onto the field with a new stick. Given Tomasito time to pick this up. Drives that right up at the front. What a game of polo we're seeing here. This is just great to watch. Up to the front. Turning it there. Luquin tells him to leave it. Plays a backhand back to Gallego. That was poetry in motion. That little play between the 2 professionals. Gallego puts it up into the middle. He could be looking for the winner here. With 4 minutes left to go. There's still time for Bangash. Coming back in defense. They're not letting this game go. No way, Jose. Here he's still got the ball now. Bangash, Gigli, brave. He turns it round in front of the high goalers. He's lost it, but Tomasito's got it back. Bit of a crash on him. He takes it like a man and plays on. Turns back onto the right-hand side. And they can't touch him. He's got the line as he hits that shot. It's a nice one, lofted up, but there's no white shirt there to pick it up. Luquin Monteverde having an amazing chucker on Lucero here. Puts the ball up to Gallego. Thomas has got some pressure to stop Gallego. What an under-the-neck shot, but too much angle on that one. It would be a good photo. The cameras are right there, but he hooked it just too much to the left-hand side. They'll definitely want to change now. All these players have been flat out up and down the field. This chucker, what a game. It's so much fun to watch. This is 12-goal polo, looking more like 16 or 18-goal polo, that chucker. And they'll come back on. They're saving the best horses to last, I'm sure. So we've got some stats here of the top scorers of the tournament so far. Juan Guerrero scoring 7 goals in his first game. So he's at the lead. He's leading with 7 goals. Tomas Ferrante Gerente has scored 4. And then Tomasito Delfino and Bauti Bejo for Abu Dhabi have both scored 3. And Luquin Monteverde has scored 3 goals today as well. So half a chukka left of this game. What a game it's been. And Bangladesh are still in it, not letting this go. They've got a chance, but they do need to score the next goal. They need to they need to score 4 goals in 3.5 minutes. It's a big ask. We saw this team in the finals last year. They went into the last chukka 6 goals down, and they managed to bring back 5 of them. So never write them off. Well, coming across there, he went near side, but in the process, Agustin crossed over the line. Gajego was charging down it. So the UAE will get a penalty from the spot. So Lukin Monteverde is teeing it up. Keep an eye out for this horse as well. This one's called Gatto. A little gelding, a little sort of dun coloured gelding. Keep an eye out for Gatto. He's left his best horses, Lucero and Gatto, till the last. They're the groom's favourites. So watch Gatto. Interesting little horse he's got there. Gajega's going to take it. Hard and fast and along the ground. Stopped nicely by Sheikha Maythed. Puts it out to the right-hand side. Goes for a nice little flick of the wrist on the backhand. But not quite through. Good little play from Sheikha Maythed. So Bangash from the back line with just under 3 minutes to go. Trailing by 3.5 goals. Nice pass up to Haider. Little stop right up on the halfway line. Haider's got away from Luki, but can't carry the ball. And Gatto, look how that horse turns. Lovely, beautiful little horse, Gatto. Let's watch him. Watch him go. 2 geldings in the last chukka. Heads that one up forward, up to Gajego. Tomasito is pushing Gajego hard. Gajego takes a shot at the goal. Nevertheless, Tomasito did just enough to force an error. And it goes out to the left. So another hit in here for Bangash Polo. So, bringing the ball in is Tomasito. Up to Gigli. Gigli puts it forward. And he's found Tomasito again. That's good. Loud blow of the whistle. So thank you very much to everybody who's watching at home. Andrew and Kate are watching. That's great. Thanks very much. We've got Aliyu Hadeja watching. He says great on Facebook. Juan Daniel Benitez says bon dia. And Umar Garba says fantastic tournament. Got lots of messages. And Tomias Iriati is watching. Good to hear from you as well, Tommy. Thank you. So please do text us on all the social medias. We'll be happy to give you guys a shout out. Tomasito from the penalty spot. Oh, Luki Mori gets a touch onto it, but it goes through. So that's a nice goal. Important one, perhaps, for Bangash, as it may go to goal difference. One of the teams will get knocked out after their first 2 games and not make it through to the subsidiaries. Each team playing 2 games in the qualification stages. 9 teams. After those 2 games, the best 4 teams will go through to the semi-finals. The second 4 teams will go to the subsidiary semi-finals. And our big final is on the 19th of January. Gajego has been hunted down by Marcos here. He's managing to take the man out, Gajego, and go over to the near side. And he's made that look pretty and put it on. Just sort of putting the final nail in the coffin. That will do right at the end. 6.5 goals to 3 with 40 seconds left. Well, UAE have made a statement today. Definitely, well, perhaps one of the favourites for the tournament. with 30 seconds. We might just get one more play before the end, but maybe that will do it. And what a game it's been. Beautiful game of polo. Here it is. The ball goes in with 10 seconds left. Tomasito might have a pop from here. He's going to run it 1 or 2 shots. 5 seconds. Tomasito, let's see what he can do. He's hit it hard. He's hit it straight. But it's gone out to the left. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear a round of applause for both teams. That was a magnificent game of polo. Well played to everyone. Congratulations to the UAE Polo team. And what a magnificent display of teamwork, horsemanship and horsepower, especially. Very, very impressive. We've got another game coming up in just a moment at 3:30, so we've got a bit of time before the next game. Well, we have a new team, first game of the season, first game of the tournament for AM Polo, and they'll be taking on Abu Dhabi after they've had their win in their first game. So let's have a look at how that game went. Well, it was UAE Polo. They took the lead early on and they held on to it throughout. Bangladesh a little bit slow to get off the mark. They didn't manage to score in the first chukka. First chukka ended 2.5 goals to UAE, with Bangladesh not yet off the mark. The second chukka, there was 1 goal apiece, so it ended 3.5 goals to 1. The third chukka, 5.5 goals to 2. And then the last chukka, 6.5 goals to 3. So it was really that beginning, the first chukka that did it. UAE looking very, very strong. Lukin's horses especially looked absolutely phenomenal to me. Here we'll have a look at some of the goals on Polo Line, and wow, I mean, there's bound to be some beautiful highlights. I think that was Gajego at the end here. Gajego again breaking away here and scoring a nice one, showing a lot of skills. And again, horsepower, the UAE showing some incredible horsepower. Nice to watch. This, for me, is the goal of the tournament so far. That was straight from the line out, took it out to the left-hand side, gave him space, and then probably 100 yards at least from an angle, field goal, through the goal for Lukin Monteverdi. This is Haider Bangladesh doing what he does best, which is pick up passes and drive through the goal with power. He didn't manage to get through enough really today. Sometimes he'll put more of those through. Did well. He scored. He got hooked out of that one, which let his teammate put it in. But Haider Bangladesh, the Bangladesh Polo team, well, just as they were finding their form, they made some crucial misses. They had some more chances than they did goals. Haider up at the front there, getting hooked out and, well, just tucking it through again, Lukin Monteverdi. So there we are in the camp. That's Rishi Bensali and his wife and his mates, Paisa Ponzi and Simon. Richie honoured to play with the UAE Polo. So we'll have a look at the stats here. Well, UAE, they scored 6.5 goals, and they were all field goals, which is really impressive. Nice to see. Quite rare, actually. Bangladesh Polo scored 3 goals, 2 of them from from field goals. And as you'd imagine, UAE Polo won most of their throw-ins, 7 throw-ins to 4. Only 2 fouls from the UAE Polo team. Beautiful to watch. And only 3 from Bangladesh. That was so nice. Made for such a beautiful game. Penalties, well, they just missed that one as it got picked up in the wind, and Bangladesh got their 1 penalty, and there was 1 corner. So beautiful polo. It was UAE who dominated from the beginning and throughout, and well, we'll be watching them intently for the rest of the tournament. We're back on Lukin, which he's certainly got to be in the conversation for MVP. He played amazingly well. If there was a best playing pony, I'd imagine it could be, well, for me it was Lucero, his horse he had at the beginning of the last chukka, that chestnut, but that's just my call. Anyway, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. We've got another game in 30 minutes, so please do sign in and tune in for that one and continue this.